Welcome everyone. Check it out. Everyone and their mothers have been telling me about this freaking trailer. Especially since I guess a lot of people that watch me come over from a lot of the commentary community as well. As well as I got a lot of anti DEI people as well, a lot of anti woke peoples. How's it going, my dude? I'm not personally anti woke. I like the overall message, but I'm also gonna call out stupid when stupid is being stupid. You know, like stupid act, and stupid will be called out. And one of the most recent just like just we want to talk. You want to talk stupid? Like they said, it's not just stupid. It's stupid. Like it goes beyond stupid. It goes stupid. Like you gotta add the extra ooh because it's stupid. You get me? Like and so Assassin's Creed Shadows, Ubisoft, basically a company full of, like, I'm just gonna say it how it is. Welcome everyone to the channel. So basically, a bunch of white people wanted to pretend like they cared a lot about minorities. So they decided to take an Assassin's Creed game that takes place in Japan. And even though literally every Assassin's Creed before in the past has depending on what part of the world it takes place in, they typically tend to choose a protagonist that is from that location. For example, in Assassin's Creed 1, it was someone from, sorry, I don't even know exactly where that part of the world is. It was Israeli? Well, the best examples are like that I can actually know for sure. So in Assassin's Creed 2, it takes place in Italy. You have a main protagonist from Italy. In Assassin's Creed Origins, it takes place in Egypt. You have a main protagonist from Egypt. It's an Egyptian man. In Assassin's Creed, which one was that one? The one in London. I forgot which one that one was. I think it's 4. Syndicate. It's called Syndicate. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. In Assassin's Creed Syndicate, it takes place in London. You have 2 assassins in that one, brother and sister team. So both Londoners, both people from Britain. You get what I'm saying? So even the one in America that takes place in like colonial America, they had someone who was half British or half white. I guess you basically half British, half Native American. Makes sense. It takes place in early U.S. You get what I'm saying? So welcome. It's like if they were to make a Assassin's Creed Azteca, I'm gonna call it Assassin's Creed Mexico, where the Aztecs, and then suddenly they were like, oh no, so check it out. So you're gonna play as an American, a white American from North America, and they're gonna come down. It's like, what the hell? Why? Like, I would have taken a Spaniard over a frickin' during the invasion over a frickin' like some random dude from colonial America, and you get what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense why they would be there. So in this particular instance, for whatever reason, they decided, oh, let's add a African man. Let's make this very clear. An African man, and for some reason put American, United States of America hip hop music as the background. Because we care so much about diversity. That we have to put, every time there's a black person, it has to be the hip hops. It's a black person, so it's hip hops. It doesn't matter that that Yasuke he's not even American. He's an African dude who went to Japan. But it's gotta be hip hop because it's a black guy, obviously, you know. Oh my goodness. And so and basically Ubisoft decided to basically sort of like parade around the fact that no, Yasuke is a historically accurate hero. That was what was it? He was basically a servant. He was a servant that in the time period, but they basically used a Wikipedia page written by a guy who used himself as a reference and his book as a reference as evidence for Yasuke existing and all that, which is like you can't just make up stuff and then use yourself as a reference for why it's real. But whatever. He basically said that no, Yasuke was a samurai, a full-on bullshit, like samurai, and it's like okay, he's a samurai, and they're like, no, we obviously care about the Japanese people, and we care about black people, and we care about Africans, and then they release some figures, specifically that like a half broken Torii gate, AC Shadows. Like y'all gotta understand just how stupid. Like when I said stupid, I didn't mean like I'm not playing. So for those who don't know, basically, America may have. America bombed the hell out of Japan, and one of the symbols that Japan has been using for a long time is this basically half broken Torii gate. After America bombed the crud out of them, and it stands as a symbol of that sort of like those events that happened. And for some reason, these people who care so much about diversity and care so much about they decided to freaking use that symbolism on a freaking toy with Yasuke on the front. Not to mention the fact that apparently like there's other like smaller, like not smaller but like other more colloquial there's a lot more offensive stuff that I've been hearing about from Japanese people on the internet that I cannot prove or deny. For example, some people are saying that in the gameplay footage it shows Yasuke basically going on a massacre at a marketplace, or at like where a samurai basically would never ever really do any combat there. It's a place to be respected. People need to get their food. People need to get their groceries. At the time, it was very, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the validity of all that. I'm just going based off of what's very evident, like what's like easily anybody with half a brain could be like, that's just stupid. Like that, like how the hell, and to make it worse, like while they're talking about how much they care about like Japanese people and how much they care about diversity, equality, and inclusion and all this other stuff, then they release a sword. But it's literally Zoro from One Piece's sword. They just like copy pasted it. So they basically released like this little like it was gonna be like a little statue, I guess. Let me see. Where's the image? There's gotta be a better image, but they were basically selling a sword. Like not a sword. They were selling like this model, a display. It wasn't an actual sword. I don't think it was. And basically, they without realizing it, they basically just copy pasted Rower Noah's sword from One Piece because they're freaking idiots. Like the text and everything. It's so stupid. Like you literally like it. This company has been trying to show off how much they care about diversity while also being the most racist company humanly possible. And people have been laughing their asses off watching them flop around like fish. So finally, IGN. By the way, IGN, 10 out of 10 IGN. As we all know, the bastion, the absolute. I know I've been yapping for quite a while. Welcome to the channel. The absolute legends, IGN, 10 out of 10. As we know, when IGN says it's a 10 out of 10, it's a freaking 10 out of 10. As always, they are the most trustworthy website on the freaking like planet. Okay, and they are the best game reviewers ever to ever exist of all time. Let's go ahead and check out their review of Assassin's Creed Shadows. This is the final preview where we actually finally get to see some actual in-game footage. We actually get to see what the game looks like, how we're going to be experiencing it when we actually get our hands on it. Let's see if it's something we want to play. Go!
After spending several hours finally playing Assassin's Creed Shadows after multiple delays, the next entry keeps up with the satisfying action and traversal that the series is known for, but it also showcases a sharper eye for world building and giving.
Wait, what was that?
The next entry keeps
I actually
up
have.
with the satisfying action and traversal that
I also have to say this is damn near the first like footage I've seen of actual gameplay.
the series is known for, but it also shows.
What is this? Are they adding like a city simulator, like a building simulator to it?
Cases a sharper eye for world building.
Why does every game do this? Fallout 4 did this too.
And giving its two
And it's not that I hate it necessarily.
protagonists their time in the spotlight. From my time sneaking through fortresses, taking in the sweeping vistas of the open world, and pulling off slick combat finishers, I got to see just how developer Ubisoft Quebec has improved its balancing act of satisfying action, RPG systems, and rewarding open-ended exploration in a captivating new setting that's been long overdue. Since Assassin's Creed Origins in 2017, the series has stayed comfortably within the realm of the open-world RPG, offering an expanded scope and narrative decisions to alter the course of the story. While this shift has led to some growing pains for the franchise, it has gotten a better handle on the additional layers to gameplay without compromising the fantasy of being an ancient assassin.
Can I just say, and I have to say, I have not played Odyssey yet. It's one of those that I'm hoping to play in the channel someday. I think it's free on Game Pass. I'll double check. I don't like the sponginess in the combat anymore. There was a time when, like, on the third hit, you would typically get the kill. They got super spongy, and I hate it. I really hate it.
Assassin. With Shadows, the latest attempt at an Assassin's Creed.
See, because especially in Assassin's Creed, when you get a one-hit kill like this, it's an assassination. That's the most, like, by far, that is the most satisfying thing ever, right?
RPG shows that Ubisoft may have also cracked the code on the role-playing element with its two unique protagonists, something the series has struggled to present in a way that hasn't muddied the narrative waters.
Yes.
Huh? Nah, I call BS on that. Assassin's Creed Syndicate was phenomenal. I like the story on it. I like Assassin's Creed Syndicate was a very simple story, and it was very nice. It was very good. I liked it. It didn't overcomplicate itself. It was cool. I have to say, I feel like a lot of people are forgetting Assassin's Creed Syndicate here.
It'll be quicker if I go.
Shadows sets its sights on a new mystery deep within a revamped Animus program. In this new simulation, we focus on feudal-era Japan and the secret.
Can I just say, they lost me on the whole Animus storyline. Like, they really, I felt like they made it up as they went along, and they don't even know what the hell they're doing with that anymore.
History of both Yosuke, an historical African slave who became a full-fledged samurai, and Naue, a female shinobi taking up the mantle of her father's legacy. The pair eventually team up to navigate a radically changing 1500s Japan, rubbing shoulders with other historical allies such as Oda Nobunaga and Kuroda Kanbei, while taking down a shadowy cabal of warlords manipulating the country's attempt at unification from within.
It is possible you hold ulterior motives beyond reconstruction.
Damn! One of Kanbei's dogs. Kill them!
I spent most of my playtime exploring Harima Province, one of the early zones that featured a quest line involving an insidious plot to undermine the region's power structure. The world of Assassin's Creed Shadows is massive, but thankfully not to the ridiculous size of Valhalla. That said, plenty of opportunities were packed in this province, and the viewpoints to observe nearby points of interest helped steer me in the right direction. A general theme I found compelling was how Shadows emphasized harmonizing with the open world, a cultural element the developers wanted to highlight with the Japanese setting.
For all those we care about.
This theme also extends to the side activities and how the world changes over time with shifting seasons.
See, I like that a little bit. I like that. Because, like, in the older Assassin's Creed, they always gave you a lot of, like, a lot of the synchronization points would be just from, like, parkouring everywhere. I liked it how in like Assassin's Creed, what was it, Brotherhood or was it Revelations or Brotherhood, where you had to start picking up bird feathers. And the reason you did that, if you know, you spoilers for a freaking really old Assassin's Creed game, but you picked up bird feathers because for your mother because it sort of like helped her cope with the loss of your brother who was like really obsessed with birds and bird taming, bird training. Uh, and so that felt a little bit more personal to the story, and I liked it. And I think, yeah, if you were to do stuff, little things like this, where you go pray at every shrine in the game, increase your synchronicity by like 10% by doing that. It's like, oh, that's freaking that's so cool, and it really adds to the story of this particular character. You get me?
Reasons that alter the terrain. Shadows ditches the need for hunting, and instead, you can find and draw rare wildlife found in the wild. It was an odd activity at first, but I found them endearing and a relaxing change of pace. I soon found myself being taken in by how atmospheric and thoughtful the setting was.
That was
Yeah, see, that's pretty dope. I like that.
worth
To
the
increase
wait.
your synchronicity.
Shadows also emphasizes the dynamic between the two protagonists and their agency within the world after bonding over being outcasts within the country. I really
Damn.
enjoyed their dynamic within the story, and they
See, the finishers are solid. It's just I hate how squishy it is, though.
how two protagonists and
Look.
thoughtful the setting was.
That was worth the wait.
Let me tell you exactly what I mean.
Shadows also emphasizes the dynamic between the two
Look at how much health he has, okay? This is easily, like, what would you say, 30% of his health?
protagonists and
One hit gets rid of all of it. He's at 0 health.
their agents.
What is that? What is this? He's at 0 health. He should be dead. Instead, he, like, phase shifts. Oh, what the hell is that? He, like, phase shifts. Alright, so he phase shifts into perfect position, I guess, to block? Why the hell is he blocking? He's at 0 health! Just start the animation. Next attack should just start the animation for the kill. Why?
Their agency within
I
the
hate how
world after
squishy and
bonding
stupid
over
it is.
being
Like, I
outcasts
hate it.
within the country.
I can already tell it's
I
gonna be
really
annoying.
enjoyed their dynamic within the story, and they play well with each other during cutscenes.
And this is not just an issue for this one. I felt the same way about Odyssey, and I still haven't played it because it just looks so. I don't know.
Yasuke is a gentle giant and wise samurai enforcer who offers some
I played like the intro for Valhalla. I want to go back to that one. That one looked really cool. Really cool.
poignant insights while learning about Japanese culture.
The reigns will continue in a different form. Another battle, same war.
Naoe's growth into an assassin with a heavy legacy to uphold shows an early look at the dramatic highs of the main story.
I can't, dude. Assassin's Creed is the only game where every time someone gets stabbed, like with a knife, the blood explodes everywhere, dude. It's like a Quentin Tarantino film. Just like, what is this, bro? Like, you can't do it any cleaner than that. Like, you know how long it took someone to draw that freaking.
Legacy to
I don't know what you
shows an
call that
early
thing,
look
but
at the dramatic highs of the main story.
But that artwork was hand drawn back then. Months of work. So disrespectful.
You're free to switch off characters in the open world and during moments in the main
See, how did she get blood? Look at how messy she is with her murders. Look how much blood she has on her
You're
chest.
free to switch off
Turn
characters
around.
in the
There's even more blood on her back. How the hell how are you that messy?
open world
I would hate to see her eating food, bro. She'd get it everywhere.
and during moments in the main story, letting you play as who you want in most key missions.
You're right. Let's do it.
But in an interesting addition, you also have the option of playing in canon mode, which presents a defined story without major narrative choices, which was added after developers saw how many fans were debating what the definitive story was for Valhalla and Odyssey.
Yeah, that's my face right there with that statement. That's my face right there. It's like, the hell are you talking about? Who the hell was debating the canon story of the game? Nobody was debating the canon story of the game. What the fuck? No. People were complaining about like whether it was historically accurate, I guess. I thought the whole point of the game was that you could play it your way or whatever the frick you decide. See, that's why it's stupid. Like, you should just do it so that, like, each one, like, you should make the canon mode the default mode, and then when you beat the game, you unlock the play your way feature, where it's like, oh, okay, now you have a challenge. Now you get scores or like points based on like, oh, how many assassinations you get without being spotted, how many are stealth assassinations, creativity. If you get noticed or spotted, you lose points. Something cool like that. And you can play as Yasuke or Naoe through all the levels. And so, it'll add a lot of replayability, especially on the levels that you couldn't play as Yasuke or Naoe on. I think that would be cool. But, they don't pay Monke the big bucks.
So it is you.
Yasuke and Naoe also represent the different extremes of Assassin's Creed's combat and stealth experiences, which have also seen clear upgrades across the board in Shadows.
Okay.
For combat,
the hell was that, bro? You didn't have to break the door like that.
Also seen clear upgrades across the
like, just go through the door.
Board in Shadows.
Why? Look, the physics in this game are so busted. Nah, son. This game looks like it needs more. It looks like it needs another delay. Look at this. Stop! No! Just the door just like crumbles. Bro, those Japanese, they really don't know how to make doors, do they? Bro just walk right through it and broke it to a million pieces, huh? Like, I guess Japanese people just don't know how to build doors. Like, they just suck at it.
For combat, there's a heightened need for dodging and parrying strikes, crucial to piercing through armor to deliver a killing blow.
See, what the hell is that? I hate it.
For combat, there's a heightened need for dodging and parrying strikes.
One. So he already had some health missing, by the way.
For
the guy in the back with the yellow bar, he already has health missing. I don't know what his deal is.
There's a heightened need for dodging and parrying strikes.
One. So that's 2 hits. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then the animation starts. So about 6 hits to get a kill.
Ghost of Tsushima's
if he doesn't block anything.
Defensive style of swordplay, but it also has
Ukita. No, is that her father? Damn, spoilers.
Has familiar AC combat skills such as power grabs and the always funny kick move I used plenty of times. I generally felt pleased with the more thoughtful approach to combat. However, it also comes with more challenges, which unexpectedly made some of the encounters in the game feel a bit more difficult.
See, that's annoying.
However,
look at just the sponge.
Comes with more challenges, which unexpected.
Look at his health, dude.
I generally felt pleased with the more thoughtful approach to combat. However, it also comes with more.
All right, here we go. Look at his health.
More challenges, which unexpectedly made some of the encounters in the game feel a bit more difficult.
Bro hit him like 4 or 5 times, dude. Nothing. It felt like, but you see what I mean? Like, it feels like every hit is almost an RNG of how much damage he's actually gonna do.
To combat. However, it also comes with more.
Like, that's 1 strike.
Challenges.
That's 2 strikes. Barely any damage.
Which unexpectedly made some.
That's a 3rd strike. Some like the tiniest amount of damage.
Some of the encounters.
A 4th strike. Like a pubic hair of damage, okay?
Encounters in the game feel a bit.
Oh, Oh, see that one. Okay, that one did something. That one finally counted. I guess the rest, his defense was too high. The RNG mechanic, his defense was way too freaking high on the other one. This one, his defense went down. He got a debuff. They applied Enfeeble. Oh, and you still died. Oh no. Oh man, see what you had to do was for the other 5 attacks you did, you had to do it like that last one, where it actually counted and like drew blood.
Shadows also struggled to present fights with multiple foes accurately.
What
and
is
it can
this?
be easy to get overwhelmed by enemies coming in off screen. Still, when the new combat in Shadows hits, it certainly
Hey, bro,
does.
that looks like a mess.
To get overwhelmed by enemies coming in off screen. Still, when the new combat in Shadows hits, it certainly does hit.
I always liked the whole like Assassin's Creed Revelations way of it, where if you countered someone or parried them, it was almost every single time guaranteed insta kill. Like you could pretty much just all combat just counter, and you would get the kill very quickly.
What impressed me most was the
And I love
revamped
that.
stealth gameplay, which appropriately
Because especially as an assassin, the game didn't really want you to play aggressively. If you played aggressively, you just kept spamming attack, most times the guards would just keep blocking you. What you actually wanted to do was wait for the guards to attack and then parry it so you would get the assassination. And I thought it was genius.
From Ubisoft.
Not only because it forced you to take longer, and therefore more guards were going to be coming over, and it forced you to make a decision about whether it was worth it to wait and fight this out, or just get out and escape, while you can.
Other stealth action series, Splinter Cell.
That should be all of them.
With
Really
the new
made you like think
visibility
of
meter,
before you
can
got
see
into
how open you are.
an engagement,
I need to slow
and
down.
even while you were
Identify
mid-engagement,
my
made you
target.
think about whether or not the engagement was worth
There's a greater
sticking
emphasis
around
on
for.
light and darkness. You can even snuff out candles to add some cover. My favorite addition is the ability to go prone, which, as you can expect, is a game changer for stealth. Playing stealth
It's a game changer for stealth! Oh yeah! Oh, hey guys, Assassin's Creed! It only took them how many games? Like, they finally figured out how to go prone! Oh, they can turn off lights and go prone! No one's ever done that before! Move out of the way, Metro Last Light! We can turn off lights here too! I can't! IGN reviews are the best, bro! 10 out of 10, IGN review, 10 out of 10.
stealth with
10 out of
Monke was
10.
so satisfying,
IGN, 10 out
and
of
it does
10.
well to showcase just how much that gameplay style has improved. While both characters can combat and stealth, they also have clear limitations. For instance, Yosuke is a formidable fighter and is capable of ambushing enemies. However, his large stature is not ideal for advanced stealth.
Oh yeah, you can tell. He really struggled there with that stealth. You can tell.
In addition to being incapable of
See, if it
climbing
was the
certain
lady, it would have been way different. She would have killed him differently. It would have been a different animation.
He's also not great at performing the leap of faith.
It is harder than it looks.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, no, because the one thing I've always wanted about my Assassin's Creed protagonist, I always said, I'm getting annoyed at these assassins being really good at the leap of faith. Like, when are we gonna get an assassin that sucks at doing the leap of faith? He's just garbage at being an assassin,
As for Naue,
Finally.
she's a skilled assassin with access to a grappling hook and smoke bombs.
We've never seen that before,
However, her nimble
except in every single Assassin's Creed.
combat style is far more reliant on parrying and dodging, and one hit from an elite enemy's heavy strike can take a chunk of her health bar. While pulling off
Oh, you mean like Assassin's Creed games? Ah, got it. Okay, understood. Yeah.
Naue's combat skills was satisfying.
Weird, right? Isn't it wild to think about that the assassin plays like an assassin in the Assassin's Creed game?
I often had to resist the urge to take out every enemy and run for it when things got out of hand. Continuing with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you can manage and upgrade a base of operations. As you recruit allies, they'll head to your hideout to open up shops and offer new side missions that incentivize revisits to previous zones. But Shadows takes this feature a step further by allowing you to build out your custom village in the vein of Animal Crossing.
Who wanted this? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of like in Assassin's Creed Revelations when you had the villa, and like you had to go and like earn money throughout your missions, and you could like pay to upgrade your villa with like stores, new stores, upgraded weapons, upgraded armor. You know, the more money you put into the village, the more shops popped up, the more you need. Who asked for this specifically though? Like, who asked for a city simulator, a city builder simulator in this game? Like, it looks so broken as it is. The combat looks garbage. Half the animations look broken so far. Why are you wasting time on this? Why are we wasting manpower on this? Oh,
The
it's
Town
glorious.
Builder mode offers plenty of options to add necessities and
Yes, because, you know, sometimes when I'm in the middle of an Assassin's Creed game, I'm like, I'm sick of assassinating people. I'm tired of all this assassinations in this Assassin's Creed game. You know what I need in my Assassin's game? I need to build a simulator. I need to build things. I don't want to assassinate people. I don't want to play as an assassin. I want to build a cool little village.
some personal touches to the hideout.
This is what saves Assassin's Creed. This is what we've wanted.
Unexpected amount of time building more housing and
Oh,
decorating
tacos!
my space
Alright,
with
you get a point for
Shinto
me.
shrines and
That's fine.
pets, such as cats
I'm
and
fine with that.
tanuki. There are
That's okay. Anytime you like, let's add all the Nintendogs. Let's do it's fine. Nintendogs is always a W.
also side activities such as a visually striking meditation minigame to help you earn additional perks. It's an
Oh, so you just like copying GTA 5 now? Okay, we got yoga. We got the yoga minigame.
unexpectedly cozy side activity for an AC game, and I was quickly taken in by how satisfying it was to walk around a massive village I had made in a reasonably short time.
Yeah, look, you see this village? Like, stupid. Now this
For an
right
AC
here,
game,
check this.
and I was
That's a real village right there. You see how empty and like desolate and deserted it looks? That's how it should be.
quickly taken in by how satisfying
Beautiful.
it was to walk
Amazing.
around a massive village I had made in a reasonably short time. So
Yeah, this boring. Too much. Ugh, cluttered. Things everywhere. Yuck.
far, Assassin's Creed Shadows is shaping up to be a solid follow-up to Ubisoft's ambitious massive village.
Did
I
you
had
just
made
shoot that
in a
dude in the
reasonably
eyeball with
short
an
time.
arrow and he just like
So far,
ate it? Yeah, you just shot him in the face with an arrow and he just ate that arrow, didn't even care. You're telling me you can't even instant headshot with an arrow to the face, to the eyeball? Not even an arrow to the freaking eyeball counts in this freaking game. I'm done.
Creed Shadows is shaping up to be a solid follow-up to Ubisoft's
That is so
ambitious
stupid.
Valhalla. Even if the familiar crop of open-world bugs and quirks
The
popped
hell
up
was
during my
that?
time,
What
to be
was
a
that?
solid follow-up to
No.
Ubisoft's ambitious Valhalla.
See,
Even
he,
if-
like, talk about spongy. I hate it. I hate it.
The familiar crop of open-world
Bro, the knife didn't even go into him. She missed! She missed! She didn't even stab him! She freaking missed! And then blood just explodes out of his chest! So she freaking stabs the air! He looks down, and then blood explodes out of his chest! I can't, bro. That's how I feel right now about a franchise I actually really liked. It was a big part of my early youth.
And quirks popped up during my time, I still found a great deal to appreciate
Quirks, yeah, IGN 10 out of 10 quirks. Quirks 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10
Shadows
quirks.
and its world building. While this conceit is not an uncommon backdrop for video games, which can be easy to mess up with insensitive representation, Assassin's Creed Shadows so far does well to justify its take on an open-world RPG set during this culturally rich era, especially in its handling of the two protagonists. With the release finally coming soon, I'm eager to see how Ubisoft's take on Assassin's Creed's journey to Japan will come together.
Well, you'll be one of the only people to be excited for it, I'll be honest.
For more on the latest upcoming games during this busy opening of 2025, check out our final preview of Civilization 7. And of course, for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.
IGN 10 out of 10, dude. 10 out of 10 IGN. As always, yeah, that looks, horrible. Garbage. This video has convinced me that I don't think I'm excited for this game. And especially to, like, will not be spending cash moolahs on this, for sure, for sure. Yeah, no thank you. Not a big fan of that one. IGN loves that Ubisoft ad money. Dude, I love the comments. My biggest issue, and it's a small thing that could go so easily be fixed, but has remained an issue since Origins, is that the lack of any facial expressions of the NPCs when talking. They all, protagonists included, much of the time look like they barely care about what they're saying. Listen, they had to put the budget into building the city building simulator. You think they got it? You think there's money in the budget for facial animations? Get out of here. IGN will give it a 7 out of 10. Nah, man, IGN 10 out of 10. What do you mean 10 out of 10 IGN? It took until 2025 for Assassin's Creed to let us go prone. Damn, bro, we got prone in an Assassin's Creed game before we got GTA 6, huh? Wow. Oh, dude, I like the whole Yasuke situation is now just it is the tiniest, smallest of reasons to not buy this game. The Yasuke, like, there's not even Yasuke's not even a part of it anymore, bro. Who cares? You could just play as Nawe the entire game, but it doesn't even look good. With either of them. With either character, the combat looks like garbage. I don't like the sponginess of it. I hate it. I always like the Assassin's Creed Revelations, and let me see if I can show... You know what? This is fine. Let's check. Let's just see a couple of these. See, and that's with no damage. A counter. Literally the first counter. Bro, dead. And you get a second one. And a third one. Now that's some John Wick assassin stuff. So this guy is not combat. That's considered an assassination. Because that was unexpected from that character. These two are now alerted, so they're in combat stance. This is now pure combat. Counter. And that's an active skill. Takes out 3 dudes with 1 counter, bro. And a skill that you get as well. From your village. You see what I'm saying? Oh, that is like you are a professional assassin. Like you need to understand something. This is Ezio Auditore da Firenze, all right, motherfucker. He is like, bro, has done nothing but spend the last couple of years just perfecting ways to assassinate people. Like, this is all he does. You get me? It's in his blood. He is the literal John Wick of this shit. Great video. I'll share this as well on the Discord if you guys want to check it out. But then you compare that to this.
After spending
Like, bro, this looks like Dynasty Warriors.
After spending
Like, nah, son, this is Dynasty Warriors.
Whoa, it's the Capital
And we'll
One
use a
Bank
video
guy.
from IGN
That's
too,
me.
just
What do you do?
just to make it fair. Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Then you get mad and people be using the freaking ad blockers. Come on, YouTube. Trying to make a point here. Oh, for crying out loud, YouTube. Oh, I'm so switching over to Brave. I'm so switching over to the Brave browser. I hate you. Alright.
To get attached to one weapon type in Dynasty Warriors Origins, but if you want to keep the gameplay fresh, and
Actual
also reward
Dynasty
yourself
Warriors
with some
gameplay
good
from
character
Assassin's Creed
progression,
now, bro.
You're going to want to spread the love across all of the weapons available in the game. To help you get accustomed to each weapon quickly, here's a quick
Look at
primer
this.
on how to use each weapon in Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Come on, bro.
You can press heavy attack up to 3 times, with the final attack being attack while in serpent stance will launch you
Guarantee you
upwards
there's a freaking
along with
chain,
any
too.
enemies.
Guarantee it's like a
Guard,
flail or a
press heavy
chain or
attack,
something, too.
Another dash and throw to catch them and trigger the hit enemies directly in front. The staff instead mash it for continuous follow.
Guarantee you, where is it? Is there a ball and
Charge.
chain? Is there a ball and
Those
chain in
two-
this game?
Because you don't unlock this weapon until you beat the game.
Alright, whatever. And I don't know, bro.
It's very easy to get attached to one weapon.
Like, it's actual
After
Dynasty
spending
Warriors.
several hours finally playing
I can't.
Assassin's Creed Shadows after story without major
Yeah, no, this video has truly
power grabs and the always funny
truly
kick
showed
move
me
I used
I'm not
plenty
gonna like the
of
combat in
times.
this. The kicking might be fun. Maybe
I
the kicking will
generally
be
felt
fun.
pleased with the more thought
I don't know. I'm done with this. We're gonna move on. Let me know what y'all think about this, especially in the VOD. Please let me know what y'all think about it. Are you guys gonna play the game? Do you guys like the game? Is it interesting to you? Do you actually like the spongy like combat? I maybe it's because like for me, Revelations and Brotherhood was peak. Like you get me all those games, especially was it Brotherhood or was it Revelations? The one where you had like your little assassin, like you started to rebuild the assassins clan. And started to like send out the like you would send out assassins to go do jobs and they would be able to protect you as bodyguards too. It was so sick. I loved it, dude. They should do more of that instead. All right, moving on, my dudes. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Thanks for hanging out. Like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and become a Monodachi today. I live stream all day, Monday through Friday, so go say hi. That's all for now, monos. Goodbye, and thanks for swinging by. Salut!